in your life. I
I am
promise.
so done. Oh my gosh, I am so
Oh, Jesus wept in the morning. So you were on Primal. Let's change the subject.
Oh,
that was smooth as eggs.
that was
Speaking of sound
that was
effects,
nice and smooth.
wasn't it? Yes.
This segue was brought to you by butter, so smooth you'll slide right past the topic. Primal was dope, man.
Congratulations.
Primal,
that was such an accomplishment when you finally let us know about it.
Yeah, Primal was one of those things that when it happened, I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, so got an email, and to this day I don't, because 99% of the time you have to audition, especially for shows like that, like for anything in VO. I didn't have to audition for this, and I don't know who referred me or was like, hey, this guy could, even if it's just to make sounds, someone had to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, was like, he need to get a chance to be on something. My agent at the time emails me and says, hey, Jendy Tartakovsky and his staff would like to know if you'd like to be on Primal. And I'm like,
bruh.
Beg pardon?
Gendy Tartakovsky.
Let me say it again. They want me to do what on Primal? Well, we don't know exactly yet, but we just need your okay.
Mm-hmm.
I said, give me a second. Okay. And they said, okay, great. We'll set up some times for you and get back and let you know. And about a week went by, and I'm like, I was like, your boy, y'all still got them parts for me in Primal? I'm saying, do you, And I got the email and say, hey, so you're gonna be booked for these days. You're gonna meet with this person. They give you this list of things, and they give you a script that says, here's what you're gonna be saying. I'm like,
Okay.
This is not English, but it's for Primal, and I'm okay with that. And if they need me to go ahead and just go al voodoo, then I will take my ass on there, and I did. And it's like, yeah, so it's their language. They say this when and so in an animation session, they will usually give you the scenario of what's happening in the scene so that you can properly give the right tone or inflection of a word or whatever. Even if it's in video games, they say, okay, you're going to get punched in your left shoulder. So you're like, ugh. Now, how would you say I'm going to get punched in your right shoulder? It's like, okay, you just got impaled. And so you're doing all these different things. So same thing in Primal. So they tell me how to pronounce the word. It's almost like for Groot, he always says, I am Groot, but each group means something. So for them, it was like, al voodoo. And I didn't know what each one meant, but I got to say it, and it was like, hey, that's great. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm watching the scene unfold, and I said, hey, what's going on here? Oh, this is your death scene. Oh. So I won't be coming back. Okay, that's what's happening. He said, yeah, we're gonna need you to sound like you've been so the animal's gonna rip your throat, and you're gonna basically drown on your own blood and die. And we need some gargle sounds. So I'm like, all right. For real, I'm a die though. Like, I ain't gonna come back. Yeah, you're gonna die in this scene. All right, that's what's happening. I was like, okay. So they show you the scene with the sound effects and how it's gonna sound, and the blood coming out. And then they say, okay, you got it. So they rewind it back to that place. And so you'll have on my old ass headphone. You'll have on your headphones. And because I'm goofy and I don't want to put both of them on. And even when I'm in the studio, I never have on two sets.
It can throw you off if you have both of them on.
Okay, so I thought, all right, shop talk. I thought I was being weird because I'm like, I need to hear myself in order to fucking hear myself.
That's legit.
I don't know.
No, it's
like I be on my whole AO. What do I sound like? Okay, I'm being too loud. I need to bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, I do the
Yeah.
same thing.
No, I've been doing that for years.
Okay,
But-
I'm not a weirdie.
No, you're not weird.
No, you are
So yeah, I usually will have them on and just have one like slightly off like
Oh,
this. But I was just being silly. But you'll have your headphones on, your cans, and you're gonna hear 3 beeps.
Mhm.
On the 4th beep, which is an imaginary beep, because you're counting in your head. So it's beep, beep, beep. And on that next what would have been a beep is when you start your dialogue. So he's saying, yeah, so you're gonna do this, and now give me some blood curdling screams and gurgles. So it's like beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, oh! And you can manipulate, you can do anything to and I'm doing all these different things, different versions of that. And if they like it, they say, okay, good. And you turn the page to the next thing. I was fortunate enough to play, was it 2 or 3 characters?
I think it was for sure at least 2. I'm trying to remember if he had 3. I think it might have been.
It may or may not have been 3, but I think at least, like you said, 2. And because at first, when I did the one character, I'm like, well,
don't put that up there. Don't you dare put that up there.
I did Primal, yay! And then I leave, and then I get another call. They was like, "Hey, they want to know if you want to come back and do some more." I'm like, "Yeah, I would like to do that." And I end up going for 3 more sessions, and I died.
Oh
again.
wait, we got it. You played.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Abu and Amar.
Yes, the first one I did was Abu, then I did Amar, and then I did Simca, and they all didn't make it.
But you know what? Three checks is better than 1, baby.
Hey, now 3
Can you
checks is better than 1, and because it's a union show, there's this thing called residuals that you get.
Ooh, let's go.
Make it
And the more active the show is, the more popular the show is, which means it's being played over and over and over.
Mhm.
There's a nice little piece of change. I'm just saying.
No.
But it was by far one of the best experiences, other than being the voice of Madden for 5 seasons. I would say this is right up there. Because every voice actor, I don't care how serious the job is, there is someone inside you that you're doing this for. So the 10-year-old me, this is why I got toys everywhere, because I could not afford these. My mom was a teacher, and on a teacher's salary, raising 3 kids, she had to make sure we had food, gas in the car, bus fare, and lunch money. Because again, being a teacher, we're not going to give you guys assistance. Your mom's a teacher. Yeah, you have to pay lunch like everybody else. So then when I started making some coins here and there, I'm like, ooh, I used to love Optimus Prime. I think I'll buy him. I like Jazz and Sunstreaker and Sideswipe and Hot Rod and Stringer and Ultra Magnus and Brawn and Wheeljack and Cyclonus and Megatron and Starscream. I'm like, I'm buying all of them.
As long as he said Wheeljack and Jazz, I was fine. Everything else is just fluff. Okay.
That's another bucket list. Whenever they do another reiteration of Transformers, I want to do Jazz, but I want to do it like the Scatman Crothers Jazz. All the other Jazzes have been, they take the name Jazz and they try to make him sound cool. Yeah, what's up, bitches? I'm Jazz. No.
Yeah.
Scatman had it. Scatman Jazz was...
The Decepticon would be inside, Prime. Jazz is from Georgia. That's right, man. I'm from Moultrie, right down the street. I've been transforming for 15 million years. You need that Jazz in your life, not.
I always thought. All right, so for me, Jazz always in my head sounded like some dude from Detroit circa 1935. They just started letting black people build cars in Detroit on some real shit. He was like, hey, like or on the A train in Harlem, 1920s.
Well, you know, most of the folks during the Harlem Renaissance were migrating from the South. That's how Chicago pretty much got populated, because folks from Mississippi and Alabama, now that just went on a whole Black History moment, but they migrated and they took the blues with them. That's why you got so many blues players that come out of Chicago. It's a direct pipeline from the Mississippi Delta. When you hear like Pine Top Perkins, Muddy Waters, when they went, by the time they got to Chicago, they was like, man, we've been hearing about y'all when y'all both down in Mississippi. So, I mean, Sinners is basically what happened in Sinners. You know, him playing the guitar down there, and then he, you know, moved to the big city. That's what a lot of them did. You know, minus the vampires, but that's pretty much what it was. But
I mean, depending on who your agent is or who your manager is. Yeah.
Oh boy, wow, that's a long story. We're not going to talk about that. But there's another cartoon I would love to be a part of, just because it's weird fun to me. Have you guys ever seen Beastars? When they gonna get some big black bear, black gorilla dude?
Who was I talking to about this a while ago?
Because I would love to, you know, if they had some gorilla, and yeah, it's stereotypical, whatever. If they had some gorilla or some bear, and he's like, yeah, I heard y'all got some nice ones out here at y'all campus.
Can we get a silverback gorilla? Can we get a silverback gorilla on that?
That rabbit looking real fine with that cottontail.
Not you chasing the snow bunny. Trey.
Y'all got deer up here too? Yeah, that's a nice little fawn over there, man. Once you go gorilla, it's a thriller. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Beastars, get your boy on. Let me be the gorilla. Not even the gorilla, the gorilla. That's all I'm saying. Let me do that.
You gonna get canceled before the show even get a chance to go off the damn air. Trey, we moving forward and upward. We ain't playing a goddamn.
That's right. We go onward and upward. But I'm still trying to be that gorilla though.
Okay, so luckily, we have
a meerkat on there too. I could be the meerkat.
Oh yeah, meerkats, they cool.
Be the smooth cat.
Or if you had a cool alligator, you know, because then I can put my smooth voice and look here, man. We can get down in the swamp where the players play, you dig, and we can show you how we get down. Got some dice. It's twice as nice. You understand me?
Don't care.
Mr. Mosley, I'll be seeing you after class, or what are we on? Okay, but no, real talk. I can see you playing the the lizard. Oh, what is his daddy's name? The grandfather's name. Oh my god, I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head right now. It is
who?
Oh, the lizard of the lizard of.
Oh, that's you, because I'm looking around like I know. That's you know.
That's I don't me, as usual. Right. Par for the course.
That is so quintessential New York, though.
It is. It interrupts. The city lives on, even when you're dying.
You have to have a siren, or you're not really in New York.
No, into the thick of it. But you know, what the fuck is the name of the goddamn lizards with the nasty ass mouths?
My ex-wife?
Legoshi? Legoshi is the wolf. It's his grandfather. That's the lizard. Oh my gosh.
So we just gonna glaze over what he just said about his ex-wife. Wow.
She didn't hear it. And if she did hear it, she's gonna keep on going.
Komodo Dragon, thank you to Far Eye for helping your girl out just a little bit. Right over that. Right. Hey, look who made it into the chat.
She's been in the chat though. She's been in the chat.
I didn't see her. When?
She's been here for almost an hour.
I would have blew you up hours.
Hold on, I'm reading the comments. Somebody said gorillas are primarily herbivores. Stay away from the bunnies. Nah, but I play the gorilla.
I know when Quest pop up in there.
We need a little meat around this piece. You understand?
Oh my God!
Y'all got some lamb in here too.
Like
What's up? What's up, lamb chop? How you doing, girl?
How you doing?
Oh my goodness,
Trey, I'm gonna put you.
I'm sorry.
Making time you out. Good.
I'm sorry.
God,
yeah,
Lord.
she's been in here since 8:15.
I didn't know. Nobody
I know that's what you got me.
Hey, that's real though. What? Yeah, he would have the straight up.
Yeah, I mean,
it would have been no contest.
Yeah.
Because how was it in this world? You have deer, like y'all the baddest cats on the really some buck. Just y'all, and you gotta what are lions? They had a tiger.
Social structure is weird.
How are deer running things at a school? You know why? Because I'm gonna be nice.
Even it's not even it's not the school that they're running stuff at. It's society.
It's cultural. Yeah, this whole that whole society. I'm like, really?
It's just like Wolf Among Us. It's just like the Wolf Among Us. You know, the main character, the big bad wolf, seen as the low end on the totem pole, while everybody else is above him in fairy tale land as far as his status. It's the same thing in Beastars, where the main character is a wolf, but he's lowly. He's not treated on a social structure like everybody else. But you have the elites. True. You have
their socioeconomic hierarchy is twisted.
It's a little weird.
Because
you would figure a bunny in that scale would be higher up, but in this case, the main character, she was she was not. She was considered someone of low socioeconomical status, and if anything, ignored half the time, unless there was some sort of baser instinct taking over.
Agreed.
It's also weird. Isn't she like the only one of few rabbits in the entire thing?
Yeah.
And
I think one of three, maybe.
I think it was 4. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
But none of. I mean, I think it's her. And maybe the other two are kind of sort of in with one another. It's weird. And the fact I gotta go. I have to finish the series because what's going on in this is weird, bro. It's weird, bro. Yo, bunny girl, I need you to know when to get the fuck out the way. I need you to get out the way. Bouquets. Need you to pick up and move along. Get the fuck out.
But she's smart though. She was smart though. She was quick as a whip. That just
not this season.
No. First,
I haven't seen this season yet. So
no, this season, old girl. I need baby. She ain't. She's trying to get caught like on some like in some weird type of. This is just the way that it is for me. I like the chase type of fucking situation. She weird this season, bro. She weird this season.
Oh boy,
I don't like Haru. I'm not gonna hold you. She not my. She not she lucky as shit because she got them 2 rabbit feet. But that's about it.
That's
yeah. She got 2 rabbits. Something. That's not what.
Speaking of, did y'all see the video that's going viral? It looks like either 2 Dobermans or 2 Greyhounds. They are chasing this rabbit through.
Yeah, I saw that, and they got a drone following after her.
Man, that is cinematic drama at its best.
Let me tell you, and somebody was narrating it and had
it was a brother narrating it.
Had me in stitches. He had me in stitches.
I saw another one. They were playing the theme song to Chitara. And I'm like, that makes perfect sense because that little rabbit was like, not today.
No,
you're not getting me today.
No,
that brother was moving and grooving, and
I love me some animal football. I hate when they catch him, but I love me some animal football.
He's like, I'm not gonna be a statistic, not today. Yup.
No.
Yeah, I'm too quick.
I saw that same one as someone played Christopher Cross Ride Like the Wind, and that buddy was matching it. That buddy was matching it, stride for stride.
Hey, that's a perfect song too to do that too.
Oh gosh.
What else are y'all watching out here? I got a couple. I got a couple of things in my roster.
I have I've been watching. I finished season 1 of Sentenced to Be a Hero. That is a bop.
I just saw that, and I said I wanted to take a look at it. I saw it on they suggested things I should watch.
12 out of 10, no notes.
Really?
12 out of 10, no notes.
Are any of y'all Paradise fans?
I haven't.
Hell's Paradise? Or the Hell's Paradise or Paradise?
Paradise on Hulu with Sterling K. Brown.
Haven't seen it yet. I heard good things about it.
Season 1 was dope. I have not started season 2 yet.
No, get it. Hurry up. Hurry. Please hurry.
I got so much stuff. I'm one of the late to the party people, as you guys know. Maybe some months ago, I finally watched all of Game of Thrones, and
including that horrible last season.
We don't talk about what season. You mean season 6? Season 6 was perfect. What are you talking about?
You're right.
Season 6 was perfect. Yeah, that was the last. That was the last season.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely
right.
Yeah. Sterling K. Brown is. I said, and let me just go ahead and just manifest this. If I ever did a live version of The Specialist, my first pick is Sterling K. Brown. If not him, my 1A, because there would not be a number 2, Aldous Hodge.
Ooh,
you give me either one of them brothers.
Aldous pulling that off, though.
You give me either one of those brothers,
I will be sad.
And I would. Hey, the stories would write themselves.
On that note,
either one, there are some factions that don't like to fan cast. I love fan casting, and if I fan casted my own show, so you have those two gentlemen that would play the role of Jack, to play Kalechi, who was the quartermaster. She handles all the weapons and stuff. She's the sister with the afro puff. I would narrow it down to 3 ladies. Are you all familiar with DeWanda Dwyer?
You mean Bumblebee, the upcoming
yes.
lady?
I
like
yes would be the answer to the question.
Yeah, so her her name escapes me now, and we chit chat every now and then. But she played Bilquis in American Gods. Yetide.
Yes. Yeah, I'm about to say, if Lady Mandalore did not say this lady's name,
Yetide
did not say this lady's name,
I don't care. Nobody else on this plane of existence. Nobody else exists when you say her name. I don't even know my name. I love her.
She is.
I love her.
She is. Yeah. And then the third pick would be Jodie Turner-Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Wait. Can we fight a little bit in my head? Can maybe for the first time like ever, I'm going to show you her picture and you tell me, she's so pretty. Let me see if I can get this up. I'm just going to talk randomly to y'all for a minute so that you all think that I am like the quintessential person that always is on top of things. I think these two would go really well together on your show.
And see, I didn't want to make it that obvious because I envisioned her, but I'm like,
why not? They haven't see that and that. Okay, hold on. I got a hot, and that's the problem. That's why we can't have black families together on screen because it seems like it's just too on the nose. No, nobody's picked them to be together. Anything live action or otherwise. You be my wildest dreams.
People with checks. With big text with commas and zeros. When the pilot come out, because I switch it up now. If the pilot come out and y'all like, this would be a great live action series, let's talk about it.
Starring Sterling K. Brown and Ryan
SKB and RMB.
Please. I think
And
it
me.
would just set
We can make it happen.
ways.
I'm just
Make
saying.
sure you schedule your air.
And then so then for LeBaron, who is the he's the like the hacker of,
Mhm. I'll do it.
the I can't think of your name now, dude.
Ooh.
But
What show is he in?
he was the voice of Miles Morales in the Spider-Man video game, not Shamik. Something Neji.
Jeter, Najee Jeter.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Najee Jeter. Yeah,
I think he would be great as LeBaron Smalls. And then for the hologram, her name is Miss MISS, which stands for Mission Intel Strategies and Systems. I would love the voice to be Angela Bassett. That's all.
Okay.
I mean, that's all. If you're gonna go big, why are we just shooting for the moon? I'm shooting for the whole Milky Way.
I mean, she got a little bit of time. I mean, she could throw something down real quick for you.
I mean,
Miss Bass, Miss.
Like, look, here is my live action thing. I'm coming to all y'all, you, Angela, and Ryan, and all y'all, because I make all y'all executive producers, and then have Mark Bernardin, Malcolm Spellman.
Shout out to my man Mark. Let's go.
Yeah, have Malcolm and Mark Bernardin write the show. Who messing with that?
Oh wait.
Who messing with that?
Oh. Oh wait. Oh, that would.
You tell you something, America. Who messing with that? Anybody messing with that show right there? Tell you something right now. Mess with the motherfucking show. That show get all the Emmys, all the E awards, the A awards, all the awards. We get that show.
The A, not the E awards.
Yeah, everybody.
South
I'm
Ward,
just trying to play on the playing ground. Make the playing field smooth. Let me just play with you. My sandbox got plenty of room.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
play. I'm sorry.
I love you. No. I'm only interrupting because I want people to see a little tidbit of your animated short.
Yes.
You know what?
And make sure their brain isn't smooth as eggs so they can understand it.
Oh, that's him back there. Hey, Jack, how you doing? But yeah, please, run that beautiful footage.
Let me shut up. Let me shut up and put it. I'm gonna make us go away though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and watch a few minutes because I'm not gonna show y'all the whole thing. You ain't getting the cow for free over here. Of Trey Mosley's like spectacular goddamn short, animated short of The Specialist.
Fuck yeah.